first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. If you have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Jonathan Isaac is out there with LeBron James. And there's Embiid. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Now here's Booker. And he just worked New York in that last game. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Maxey. Bridges misses. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Maxey, no good. Isaac against Booker. Over in the corner, Paul takes the 13-footer. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. About a minute played so far here in the first. On the wing, Isaac lets it go from deep. Paul grabs the board. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Booker. Over Thibault. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Maxey kicks to Embiid. LeBron against Paul. Takes the 3. The second effort. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now here's Maxey. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but, Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling, really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Joel Embiid.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and Paul gets it to go in.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Saric against Embiid. Clock at 6. James left side. Phoenix grabs the miss, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Thibault, the pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Over Saric. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Crowder from outside.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Jonathan Isaac.
And here is Paul. He had 15 points last outing. Sharge outside. Off target with his three. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against New York.
And the focus was to get stops. All game they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. Lee comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. Charge a screen on Maxey. Phoenix no good that time either.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Feeds it to Charge. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. James finds Embiid. Goes up with a stripe. And Lee pulls it down. Suns trail by 9.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Back to LeBron. It's stolen by Johnson. Out to the right wing. Now Payne. 8 points his last outing. 5 on the clock. Sharge trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Embiid. Coach Niang comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Josh Richardson's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Matisse Thybulle. And he comes up with the deuce. Maxey's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Phoenix no good that time either.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Here's Crowder. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Johnson's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Crowder the bounce pass. Lee passes to Crowder. He kicks it to Jackson. The inside, covered by Bamba. No good from Lee. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Maxey. And they recover it. Here's the 3. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Shamet after the basket by the Lakers. On the wing, Jackson. Crowder, a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Jackson misses.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Maxey with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Nifty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
First free throw is good. Maxey hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
That shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Houston.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Sarge and Johnson are on the block. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Bridges.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Jackson. Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sports.
James. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And stolen by James. Caruso kicks to Richardson. He's looking for James and finds him. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Embiid, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. George Niang comes in for Isaac. Matisse Thybulle checked in for LeBron. And Maxey subbed in for Alex Caruso. Payne finds Saric. The tray. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Payne.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6. Embiid inside the line. Booker pulls it in. Pass to Payne, and stolen by Richardson. Thybulle on the wing. Payne covering, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Bamba's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shot from 12. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. And that one is off. Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Payne. Maxey, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Richardson outside. High post, Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. He goes up again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here's Payne. He has 6. Free throw line jump shot. Jump shot is good. Payne's got 8.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Maxey passes to Thybulle. Passes to Maxey. Over Paul. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And it's 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Payne. 8 points for him. And the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Saric. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now here's Paul. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Embiid. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Payne. Down by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Suns call time. A big Good substitution here for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Johnson. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. Lee's checked in for Cameron Payne. And it's Frank Jackson in for Paul. Now here's Saric. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the shot is good. Lakers leading by 13. And here's Maxey. He's got 8. Pass to Bamba. Up top, Embiid. Covered by Saric. Embiid inside. Saric is there. Thibault can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Crowder. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. And Embiid throws it down.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against San Antonio. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Maxey. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Shamet on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 15. Maxey looking it over. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Jackson kicks to Shamet. Three-pointer, Crowder, Bamba with the block. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Outside, Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. Now the feed to Embiid. Crowder with the steal. Jackson in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And they double up Embiid. Back to Maxey. Fires the 3. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side Crowder. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq, you've been on both ends of a blowout.
Nope, only been on the winning side. You must have me confused with Kenny.
Oh, no. Interestingly enough, Ernie, I have a stat right here. His worst loss, 45 points.
Lies, lies, lies. Check your sources there, lies.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that concludes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got LeBron James. Richardson is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
He's off on the first. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Al Paul. Inside, here's Saric. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Saric has got his first points of the night.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Dishes to Bridges. Passes it to Booker. 6 to shoot. The shot by Saric, no good. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron with it. Bridges covering. LeBron passes to Caruso. The 3-pointer, no good. The Suns shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Paul kicks to Saric. Again, the miss by Saric.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. And then for Los Angeles, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Bamba. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Richardson. And Maxey subbed in for Alex Caruso. And taken away by Johnson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Chicago, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Joel Embiid. The pass to Paul from deep three-point range. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul surveying the floor. High post Johnson. He dishes it to Booker. Here he goes. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one drops.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. To the inside. Fades. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Suns trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doesn't go that time. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Lakers. Richardson comes in for James. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Suns trail by 21. Shamet the pass to Crowder. Now the dish to Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Payne. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Lakers passing it around. Crowder with the steal. And it's Payne in the corner. Back to Crowder. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. From past the arc. Embiid, no good. Suns trail by 21. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. It's good.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 23. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Sharch checked in for the Suns. Frank Jackson comes in for Payne. And then for Los Angeles, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Embiid. Gary Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Alex Caruso in for Maxey. Here's Niang. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And the three ball is good. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Offensive rebound. Here's Sharch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Biombo is checked in for Johnson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Harris against Lee. Stolen by Jackson. And a wide open look for Lee. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Puts up a 3. Suns keep it alive. And Saric kicks to Shamet. Sinks the triple.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Caruso with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He feeds it to Bamba. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Saric in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Kicks it to Paul. Back to Saric. Booker the pass to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. Crowder with the steal. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Isaac against Paul. Saric passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul against James. Drives to the hoop and finished off by LeBron.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Suns trail by 20. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Caruso finds James. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with it. So not getting the calls you might expect Also, how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Dario Saric.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. He kicks to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Lakers leading by 18. Timeout called the Lakers.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Niang. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Suns trail by 21. Here's Saric. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Dario Saric.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Ball against Maxey. Passes it to Thibault. That 3 off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Embiid. Deflects the pass. Richardson kicks to Thibault. Back to Richardson. Takes a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Embiid. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
The pass to Paul. Over Thibault. Here's Bridges out to Saric. For 3, Booker knocks down the 3 ball.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Lakers leading by 16. Embiid with the screen on Paul. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now here's Paul, defended by Thibault. Paul passes to Saric, and they pick up 2. And that's 10 points for Dario Saric.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Isaacs checked in for George Niang, and James subbed in for Richardson. Thibault, the pass to Maxey. There's the pick. Top of the key. From deep. Here's Embiid. Thibault for 3. And Embiid throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's Paul. Lets the 3 fly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Lakers leading by 18. Now here's Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Maxey. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Feeds to James. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
That was your son's Breaker Dance Crew. Show him some love.
Paul for three. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 21.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. And they double up Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Suns here with a different look. Crowder, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. Lee's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Frank Jackson in for Paul. Just 2 to shoot. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns trail by 21. Outside Jackson. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And here is Caruso. Pass to Bamba. Over Šarić. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Shamet. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee passes to Shamet to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Here's Caruso. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
We're just trying to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker favorite.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.